Hello viewers and subscribers, it feels good to be here once again. Good morning everyone. I am glad to know that you are there and watching my video. God bless you for always being there. Quickly, let us go again to Imo State on the 11th of June. Another attack again on security agencies. Talking about Akabo attack. This happened on Tuesday morning and it was indeed a very sad scenario. And the people of Imo State, the Akabo people, woke up to mourn the death of a civilian as well as the death of two police officers. All of a sudden it was said that unknown gunmen, or gunmen I would say rather, stormed the police checkpoint, shot sporadically and dismissively led to the death of these people. Let us hear from the police public relations officer and the person of ASP Henry.
The attack was an unprovoked, unwarranted and a senseless act of violence. The police mobile operatives, we are conducting stop and search at Akabo, Akabo local government area of Imo State. Before hoodlums suspected to be members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra and its armed affiliate Eastern Security Network came in their numbers, firing sporadically. And the operatives, they engaged the hoodlums, but unfortunately, two of them paid the supreme price in the process. We lost two officers and a civilian. And in the wake of that incident, the Commissioner of Police immediately mobilized the Command Special Tactical Team and moved down to the scene for on-the-spot assessment of the incidents. And they equally tasked the commander in charge of the squad to carry out an intense operation and combing of the area with the view of apprehending the hoodlums responsible for that dastardly act and make them face the full wrath of the law. And they equally tasked the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of State Criminal Investigations Department to carry out a comprehensive investigation and unravel the miscreants responsible for that senseless act of violence. My command have been up and doing. We are not relenting in our commitment to eradicate all forms of crime and criminality in Imo State, particularly the local terrorist group masquerading as the proscribed IPOB and ESN syndicates. We are doing our best, and we are equally organizing series of lecture and training for our personnel, always talking to them on the need for them to maintain the highest level of alertness, because they have to protect themselves first before they protect the citizens. And that is why we are always calling for the citizens' support and cooperation, because without them giving us actionable intelligence, it is going to take a long time before we will be able to nip to the goal of this untoward situation.
But more importantly, very more importantly, I want to call on the government, both at the federal and at the state level. There are better solutions, I feel, can be, preferred to these problems. And that solution is eradicating unemployment, eradicating hunger, eradicating poverty, eradicating marginalization, eradicating oppression of the masses. If this thing can be taken care of, I tell you, insecurity in our nation will be brought to the barest minimum. Yes, this is what I feel should be the solution, other than investing heavily on guns, investing heavily on ammo tanks, to bombard and what have you. I believe there can be a better way. Even roundtable dialogue can even solve much more of these attacks here and there. Even listening to your youths, and also providing solutions to their problem can equally solve the problem at hand.
Yes, I'm of the opinion that could actually go a long way in stemming down the tide of insecurity in the states, and not just the states, across the southeastern region and other areas in the country where there is a spike, the rise in when there is a spike in the insecurity. But we here in Imo Command, we have been embarking on non-kinetic approach, and this approach is based on community policing, which involves taking the policing back to the people. We have been engaging the relevant stakeholders in Imo State on different meetings, on different workshops, and our goal is to foster community participation in the fight against crime and criminality. And like I said, the first way we can achieve that is by supporting the police. The public need to know that the police cannot do it alone. The public need to know that the policing is equally their responsibility. They have to support the police with credible and actionable intelligence so we can collectively enhance the overall safety and security of all and sundry in the state.
Life is sacred and it should be maintained as such. The death of people untimely, especially when it's coming as a result of attack and what have you, is really not a pleasant one for our country. However, I believe the security agency will find a way to finally put this whole issue of attack, to an end. But will the politicians take to this advice? Will they do this? Well, I don't know, because a lot have said it and it has not been adhered to. I pray one day it will be adhered to, because we can't continue to kill ourselves. We can't continue to destroy ourselves. This thing is internal and it can be discussed internally, and final solution will come to bear. I pray God give us the wisdom, the understanding, the privilege, the grace to be able to toe this path and bring a lasting solution to this menace. Please do well to share this video. Let it go viral. Let the right authority get to hear this, because Nigeria indeed is a great country and we must make it a better place. Thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.